Hey, what's going on guys? It's Zero here and welcome to the Diamond Shotgun video. In this video I'm going to show you guys some tips and tricks. I'm going to show you guys all the camo challenges and explain a little bit on how to do them a little bit easier. And I'm going to show the best classes for these. So let us get right into it. While you guys are looking at the camo on the gun, I'm going to start explaining some of these challenges. Obviously the spray challenges to get 200 eliminations, that happens naturally. I would not worry about that. Same with the stripes, the headshot one, get 50. I would just recommend aiming a little bit higher. As soon as you unlock it, just start. Once this is the only thing unlocked, you just tell yourself to go for headshots, just aim higher, and it'll come naturally by hopefully the end of this. With classic, get 5 kills without dying 20 times. This one's a little bit of a pain sometimes, but sometimes it's my last challenge, and all I gotta do is, you gotta camp sometimes if it's a bad weapon, you know? The 50 long shots, I would recommend hardcore for shotguns, or else a long shot will be like 2 to 3, maybe even 4 shots with some shotguns, especially the other shotgun, the Gallo. For Flora, kill 75 enemies detected, stunned, or blinded. You can either use a UAV, a stun grenade, or you can use a field mic with the Gearhead perk, makes it regenerate faster. That helps a lot. With the Science, kill 75 enemies at point blank range. I actually went to core for this one just because it was a lot easier to get up in people's faces or sneak up from behind. Basically, just go get as close as you can, like almost touching them to shoot them. It's pretty crazy how close you have to be. There's a little bit of a leeway distance, but I normally get as close as I possibly can before I shoot them. That one's especially easier with the Gallo. This one, I think this one's actually easier for the core, but the Gallo's easier in hardcore for that one. And then the last one, the psychedelic, is kill 2 or more enemies rapidly 25 times. That will come naturally if you unlock that. Hopefully this will be your last one that you have to do and it'll come by quick, but most likely you're going to have 1 or 2 other challenges not complete, and then those will kind of come as you're working on the other ones. And yeah, the challenges is the same for both the shotguns, so now I'm going to show you guys the best classes for each of them. I like to use for the muzzle the infantry V-choke, because you can only have 5 attachments on your secondaries no matter what perks you use. And then I also use the 25.2 inch task force barrel, and then I always use the 5 milliwatt laser, and then I have the 8 round tube, the extra magazine, and then for this one I have the marathon stock, just to give you a little bit of extra speed while you're using that shotgun. And then for the Gallo, I would recommend, I never use any optics on either shotgun just because it's so much easier not to, honestly. You get, especially with only being able to have 5 attachments, you can you just use more of the gun's potential, in my opinion, because it's not hard to, you can't shoot people from far away. It's not like you need a scope. I think that the laser is more than enough. For this, I also use the infantry V-choke. I used the last barrel, the 24.8 inch task force. Honestly, it's either this one, or if you're just like getting on, I would use a fire rate one, but it's hard to come back from a fire rate. You can use either one of these because the fire rate's really good to up that up on this gun. But especially in core, if you're playing hardcore, I wouldn't recommend the fire rate. But if you play mostly core, I'd recommend the fire rate over the damage. And I use the 5 milliwatt laser, and then I use the 12 round tube, and then I also use the airborne elastic wrap. Obviously, I would just go for the aim down sight on this. The flinch doesn't really matter that much to me. The aim down sight's way more, useful in my opinion. But the last one, you get the best of both worlds. So yeah, those are all my tips for the shotguns. You just got to put in the time, really. That's mostly what it is. Play on the double XP weekends, stuff like that. I got most of my secondaries all the way up to, not max, but like 1 below max for the double XP weekend. So I've been trying to hammer through these right now. I'm working on, I just got this gun gold, I don't even know what it's called because I have a blueprint on it. And now I'm working on this one, I hate how it doesn't just go on the DM Amati, and I got the 1911 gold, and then I got the Magnum. And then I'll be making a video on the pistols as well. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.